Welcome, everyone. I'm Nadia Gross. I'm the co-founder and chief programming officer for Yerusha.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kohenet Ruach Devorah Gren, founding director of the Lilith Institute.
And Yerusha and the Lilith Institute have entered into a remarkable collaborative partnership that we are so delighted to bring to you. And a big part of what we engage with together initially now is the Tree of Life. So we welcome you to these conversations in the shade of the Tree of Life, where Ruach Devorah and I really want to make the Tree of Life visible within us and between us and in the world around us, to learn how those divine attributes are our attributes, and to work to grow and heal ourselves by engaging with the Sfirot and learning how they guide us and how we express them. This week, we are beginning a 7-week period, like the period of counting the Omer. From Friday evening of this week, Shabbat of this week, for the next 7 weeks, we are in a process of going back up the Tree of Life from Malchut Shekhinah, Malchut Shekhinah, from the very ground of our beings, the manifest world that we live in, all the way back up to loving kindness. And at the end of those 7 weeks, we stand at the precipice of a new year. So we believe that the Creator recreates this world anew every year at Rosh Hashanah, at the new year. And we want to be presenting the best self, aligned with our highest intentions and with the greater will, to co-create that new world in the most beautiful way we possibly can.
Malchut Shekhinah, of course, is one of my favorite places to be. I sit there all the time. In her, she who dwells within, she who is sovereignty, manifestation in the created world. Those are only just a few of the attributes of Malchut Shekhinah. Art Green writes that the divine voice deep within each of us calls upon us to reshape our lives as embodiments of reality. Being in this week reminds us of that. And I feel that if I can get in touch with that, and that instruction to remember where I am, the parts of me that are divine, and of course it's all of me, but we don't always feel that way, that is what brings my attention more fully into tshuva, into the tikkun, the healing, the personal and interpersonal healing that we are seeking to do as we enter the month of Elul. And for those who don't observe it in any particular way, a way to move towards the healing and the self-examination that we will do through the Sfirot as we journey to the new year.
So this first attribute that we live in this coming week, the attribute of Malchut Shekhinah, where we are seeking to ground ourselves, to recognize our own divinity, to see the divinity in the world around us, to heal those distinctions, those separations, to begin to really recognize and love the divine beings that we all are, each of us uniquely and all of us together, to love ourselves with our flaws, because the world is not perfect and neither are we. In this week, I want to invite us all into a practice of breathing with the trees. They are probably the most majestic mirrors of the Tree of Life for us. And our friend and teacher, Rabbi Arthur Wasco, likes to remind us always that we breathe in what the trees breathe out, and we breathe out what the trees breathe in. And so if we can spend time each day this week breathing with the trees and seeing ourselves in the mirror of the divine, majestic presence that they are. And remember, we don't blame the trees for being odd looking or having branches out of place or blemishes on them. and they don't blame us either. So if we can exchange this breathing in a conscious way and this loving presence in a conscious way, we start our 7-week climb toward perfecting ourselves and healing in the most majestic way possible.
Shekhinah, on the Kabbalistic tree of life, you are the portal through which all the energies of the tree become alive on earth. It is through you that we see, hear, breathe, celebrate, mourn, taste, and feel. It is you who embody all of the attributes of the Sefirot, all the divine traits that enable us to be fully human as we mirror each other. It is you whose strength, love, empathy, and compassion embrace, guide, and support us, enabling us to go about our lives. Your always powerful emanations are our foundation, the wings that hold and protect us, the river that moves us forward, the very air that we breathe. Selah.
Amen. See you all next week.